This one was a request. I asked for recommendations, and I got one. Thank you, Jonathan Dang 9099. But this one, yeah, it's not going to be monetized. But then, who am I kidding? This whole channel will never be monetized, and that's fine. I make videos about horror and Guro, and I'm not going to sugarcoat any of it. However, I do have to comply to YouTube's rules. So, what a request to start with. Shintaro Kago's Korokoro Soushi. This is where I would be showing you my copy of the manga, if I could find it anywhere to purchase. I could barely find any information on this book at all, which seems kinda odd considering Shintaro Kago is one of the most well-known in the genre. I did find it online through other means, translated into English. Okay, let's check out the Shintaro Kago checklist. Is Korokoro Soushi offensive and tasteless? Yes. Full of sexual assault and gore? Yes. A bizarre mindfuck? Yes. I wish I could find you some panels to show without having to censor all of it. Okay, let's keep going. How about this one? No, okay, so I can show you as much gore as possible, but too much manga flesh? Yeah, that's a no-no on this website. Okay, this one looks relatively safe, so look at Moses here while I explain a few things. The story is about the unfortunate being dealt with a bad hand, an insane princess that loves to torture and mutilate her people, but she gets bored with the usual tortures and comes up with all sorts of crazy ways to punish people to the point of death, but not actually kill them, including lobotomies and a game that involves helmet dildos. Use your imagination. She even creates her own personal hell, which has the survivors confused and actually believe that they are in hell. They rise up and try to overthrow her, but she continues her rampage until all sorts of rival clans get involved. And then a whole war breaks out, and there's ninjas that use hair to attack, and a lot of nude people running around. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like 90% of this book is nudity. There is a lot less toilet humor in this one compared to other Kago stories. I mean, it's still there, but just like not a ton of it. So getting past the assaults and gore and nudity, there is a decent story here about overthrowing corruption and authority, but it's all mixed up. The rich and powerful are corrupt, of course, but the poor and unfortunate are just as corrupt. I mean, it has a bit of truth to it all, and Shintaro does not play it safe. Life sucks, then you die, and no one cares. Fun stuff. I gotta say, I love how bizarre his art gets and how creative he can be with the way he distorts people and things. Like, what's going on here? What's with all the Swiss cheese people? Oh, it's a skeleton. So yes, you have your princess torturing people for half the story, but then the other half deals with all these weird illnesses that spread across Japan, and these samurai clans get involved, and it all just ends up into bunch of nonsense. And I feel like Jonathan Dang 9099 is sort of messing with me with this pick. I mean, like, I can barely show anything. There's a lot of sadistic depictions of sexual torture, and that's not my usual type of thing. Now, here's the thing about Shintaro Kago. I can defend the likes of Sohiro Maro. Their horrific and offensive works have some pretty deep meanings, and they aren't all slop and shock. Kago is pretty much all slop and shock, and he's proud of that. He goes out of his way to make something offensive, and what makes him laugh certainly doesn't make most people laugh. But then he can take a topic like fashion trends and poke fun at it to the extremes as seen in this story, or even brutally comparing some scenes of torture to the life and demand of an artist. And then there's the whole theme of religion and power and just the absurd nature of these hierarchies. I mean, you can read plenty of works depicting all these type of themes, but only with Kago will you get all this with a shit ton amount of gore and sex. So if that's your type of thing, look no further. Anyways, this isn't Dementia 21 or Super Dimensional Love Gun, meaning you won't see this one officially released here in the West, but if you're sick and curious enough, check it out. Otherwise, stay far away from it.